the North aligned with the East in 1959-60. We knew what happens. In 1979, the North again aligned with the East. Ekweme, Shagari, we know what happened. Now, the Southwest is aligned with the North, and we are not getting the best either. So, the problem is policy, is governance content. Until we face that, whoever has the greatest arsenal will defeat the other side. For now, the Yoruba Northern Coalition, they are sitting pretty. They've taken over everybody. They subdue South, everybody, based on the governors. But if you flip it over now, it's still the same mentalities in 1959. We cannot be doing the same wrong things and expect good result. But whichever side wins, just like in 1959, somebody pays a price. Akintola lost his life at that time too. This time, we don't know what will happen too. Even when the 1983 too, many people were detained, they were all, then coup came in, and so it's just a mess. I wish somebody would decide that this mess has gone on for over 60 years. Let us do voting based on content of policy, content of governance. Voting to just put somebody there, Mr. President, Your Excellency, GCFR, MFR, CFR, everything, is just doing damage to society. But this time now, we cannot recover from it. Somebody has to come up to say enough is enough.
If I get you right, Doc, what you're saying is that regardless of whatever ticket the opposition throws up and they go up against the incumbent government, even if they win, we should not expect any substantial or remarkable difference. Is that
in fact, it will cause the greatest damage to the polity because it's on. I mean, let's do raw. I don't sugarcoat it. It's assumed what we have now is the turn of the South. Turn of the South, turn of the Southwest. If Obi and Kwaso are to come in and obliterate the Southern second term, the war between the Yorubas and the Igbos will go to the nearest, to the highest level. That, the Igbos connive with the North to cut out Tinubu. But Tinubu is not performing. No saying Yoruba person will defend Tinubu. But this time next year, if it happens, we will be playing with Rwanda between the Igbos and the Yorubas. That the Igbos will machinate, will make effort to uproot what is so-called Yoruba price. It's not deserving, it's not worthy, but in the streets, people should think about the implications of it. And I'm worried about what will happen if an Obi gets northern support and cuts out Tinubu for a second term, which Yorubas wrongly, not meritorily believe is their turn. Something will have to happen next year. I don't want to think about it, but then whatever you sow, you reap.
So let's interrogate this because it's a very delicate, but very interesting.
It's a fact.
It's a very interesting conversation we must have to educate the people. Part of what the media does is to enlighten, inform the people, because there are millions out there who are not informed.
Yeah.
And who are swayed essentially by emotions, raw emotions, sentiments.
Yeah.
Sir, and I'm glad that both of us are from the same part of this country.
Yeah.
In fact, more or less, you are from the part where my mother comes from.
Yeah.
So I'm half of you. Sir, how can the Yorubas, in all good conscience, claim that the presidency should come to them? Because in this Fourth Republic, 27 years, we have had a Yoruba president for 8 years.
Certainly.
We have had a Yoruba vice president for 8 years. Now we now have a Yoruba president again, doing almost four years now. Whereas in these 27 years, an Igbo man has never even been vice president, let alone president. I don't even want to go back. That when was the last time an Igbo person even held president, whatever? So my question, sir, what right, legally speaking, does the Yoruba have to be saying somebody kick them out and did whatever? Can you speak to this, sir?
On merit, APC government offshoot of Buhari, which Tinubu has accepted, has around the country aground. If we are sincere, we focus on policy and governance. But since we have everything in Nigeria is about raw emotions, I can understand how a Yoruba person who is not schooled will say, an Igbo man stopped whatever. Awolowo will not become premier. They will go back to 1959. Awolowo offered to the Igbos to be Minister of Finance. Igbos refused. Michael Kwara even said he will regret till his dying days for advising Zeke not to form coalition with Awolowo. We have to go back to that history. So, if Zeke refused Awolowo offer those days, and we are now in 2027, it takes an Obi to knock out, without premise,
yes,
the entitlement of Yorubas to second term of presidency. It's a dangerous thing. I don't believe in it. That's why many of us will converse, Mr. President Tinubu, one term is enough. Live honorably, live with your prestige intact. Restructure Nigeria. I've said so on Arise News, where your sister station. October 1 is a good time.
You've said so here even.
October 1 is a good time. Give us a new structure where we focus on governance, we focus on policy, focus on power,
development,
focus on education, focus on road network, focus on security,
healthcare.
But if we continue this way, people will keep talking about primordial sentiments, and some Yorubas would like to go to Igbo of this world will say, you are disgracing Tinubu by cutting from second term. We're never going to take it. Now, Mother Igbo is not getting 1 penny from whoever. We're not getting 1 penny from Tinubu now. But I'm speaking to the people out there. Let's prevail on Tinubu. The solution to our problem now, to bring temperature down, is for him to agree to stay. It's not very easy. Let him do Mandela card. And from now up till October 1, we have the blueprint to restructure Nigeria into modules, so that we don't fight to finish, to take over Abuja and be borrowing money and be awarding 16 trillion naira contracts, because people have to be jealous. Igbos want to award their own contract for 50 trillion too. They have right to do it. If the North has done it, Fulani have done it, Yorubas have done it, Igbos have right too. And they will do everything to ensure that they have that right, unless they are no longer Nigerian citizens. That's the truth. Let's just open it up properly to appeal to President. In my own little reasoned opinion, the statesmanship situation now, Mr. Tinubu, you have amassed all the arsenal of Nigerian states into yourself. Now it's time to say, what is in it? What is in it? God has blessed you. What is in it? Put the process in motion now. We can get it done. October 1, new constitution. The next election will be modular. Will be 6 zones. Not one president again. Let Yoruba go and fight among themselves in Yoruba land. Let the Igbos go and do the same. So that the presidency will be ceremonial head of state. But once you are still having this power, ultimate power, the consequences will be very grave for Nigeria.
Doc, I'm sure one thing you and I can agree on, and a few Nigerians out there who are informed, is that it's obvious now that the president will not take this advice.
No.
The horse has bolted already from
No, you can. No, in all honesty, human beings, if he has the chance to listen to this channel, there's time for human beings to reflect. The prodigal son came to a point in the Bible. I'm a Christian. I know he's a Muslim. His wife will talk to him. prodigal son came to a point where he said, look, I better don't do 180 degrees course. It is not late for this message to get to him that the damage he will do to Nigeria to subdue and make sure the Igbo don't have a chance in this time, the effect will be so much. And if he wins, problem. If he loses, problem. Better to set up the stage.
Okay, sir.
And if Obi also comes and number one ticket, it means the Igbos have come. And they will be ruthless with their power because for the first time, they'll be hungry for this power. And they can do anything. And I will support them. If they like to bring everybody from Mpo, wherever, to occupy our positions, we have no mouth to talk. When they come, I will keep my mouth shut at that time. So, North versus South is a fact. If the North prevails and knock out Tinubu out, all the South will unite to say we have been let down. And the North is in control. And if we now come to the South, the Igbos happen to browbeat Tinubu and knock him out, Yoruba Igbo problem will emerge again in a ferocious manner. I can imagine it.
What would you say, sir, to those who say, even in these 27 years of this Fourth Republic, Southerners have had power for 16, 17 years, and the North, Buhari 8 years, Yar'Adua 3 years, just 11 years. So where's the equity in that already?
There is no, once you have no reason, once you are not talking of policy, not of governance.
Yes.
If it's entitlement, it is our local, it's
exactly,
my turn.
Sir. That's the argument. That's the Nigerian scenario.
I'm trying to say we need to move away from it. If you have a local mentality, entitlement, I'm explaining to the nation now the implications of it and all ramifications.
Yes.
In every way you look at it, the permutations are not right. The solution, in my own humble opinion as a citizen, is to remove the actors from the way the power configuration is. And the best bet, other my have other opinion, people should comment on it, is for Tinubu to graciously step down, to say, I step down. And then demystify the presidency in Abuja. Remove the 68 items in the Constitution of Federal Republic, make it to be only 11 items. Roles, everything should just go to the regions. Once you remove the power now to 6 zones, they do or die to use 100 million to buy form for Abuja presidency. It must be a thief to buy a form for 100 million. It's not, do you have a bookstore? Do you have a farm? Are you mining gold? That you buy form for 100 million to apply for a job that has no qualification beyond school certificate. It's just a mess. Total mess. So if this system prevails and running the country, there are consequences and all ramifications. But President Tinubu, I know you don't agree with me, but I know human reason, human wisdom, and the silent voice will listen to it. His wife is a Christian. He can understand my language. That President Tinubu has been blessed immensely. Is to step down honorably so that people will not gang up against him.
Doctor, you and I have been on this for over 2 years. I know the president fairly well, just like you do too. You know, he has 32 governors, 34 governors.
Oh, yes.
He has all the senators. He has City Boy movement all over the place.
No, I agree.
You know, so the chances of the president converting, his conversion on the Damascus road like Saul who became Paul is very slim, I can assure you. But sir, on this last bit, let me ask you, are you foreclosing the idea of merit? Let's throw away all these primordial ideas, not so out, political parties out where. Let's just throw it open. Let the best person on merit.
Tinubu should resign on this. So he said, in 4 years,
if
there is no power, if it's not metered, if I come to you for votes, don't vote for me. Whatever is the reason, he has failed on that covenant. They should be repeated. If I saw an advert where they put it on a billboard in Lagos, that's enough. For it may not be blamed.
Yes.
It should address the country. Look, I could not solve power problem. The problem was overwhelming. I couldn't just keep my hand on it. The minister who was in charge of power is the most incompetent and the most unfeeling minister. That appointment alone, he should apologize on behalf of Adilabu, who is trying to be governor of your state. So that alone, on merit, he should hide his face from Nigerians. That he cannot even. And power is the greatest problem now.
Absolutely.
So, he has failed. Absolutely. Whatever reason he has. Absolutely. If you fail an exam, you might say, oh, you have a headache in the morning of the exam. Oh, you didn't read the book, but you have failed. Is it not?
Absolutely.
You have failed. He has not delivered. So merit means whoever has a program of how to solve power problem should step forward. Then the argument will now be who can solve power problem of Nigeria. Then it will not be Atiku, it will not be a professor of electrical engineering can come forward and say, I have the blueprint to solve power problem. Or you vote for me.